Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Moo again. Time for another video. Tonight, we're going to talk about situational awareness. What that really means is being aware of your surroundings, being aware of where you are, because it could possibly save your life one day. So, um, to go into detail, we're going to talk about the what they call the colored codes of awareness. The colored codes of awareness. There's four levels, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to not go into detail. Um, but if you like me to go into detail, I could probably do that in another video. But I'm trying to keep my videos down to about roughly 5 or 6 minutes, just because I do plan on doing one every day. So these color codes of awareness was developed by a Colonel Jeff Cooper. He was a United States Marine back in the 1920s, 1930s, but he is the creator of the modern pistol shooting technique, and he incorporated this into his curriculum for surviving a gunfight, per se. So the color codes of awareness, we're going to talk about the lowest level. So the lowest level would be the color white. The color white basically means you're unaware of what's going on around you. You're not prepared, and your focus isn't you know on your environment. An example of this would be if you're at home watching TV, or doing something where you're preoccupied and you're not aware of what's going on outside of your own home. You're not aware of, for say, somebody walking through your yard, or something like that. The white stage basically should only be when you're asleep, because when you're asleep, you're asleep. You're unaware of anything that's going on. So that's the only time we want to be in white. The next one is yellow. So yellow is a stage you should always be in when you're not asleep, even if you're at home. So what yellow is means that you have a general idea of your environment. You know where you are. Um, you're not necessarily uh, eyeballing everybody and say, "Hey, I see you," or whatever the case may be. You know, be polite. What I usually do is I make eye contact with them. I give a friendly nod. It's like acknowledging them. Some people ask, "Why do you do that?" I am basically letting them know that I see you. So, in case they are bad people, they probably don't want to mess with me and say, "Oh, okay, he's already seen me. He's seen my face. If I was going to mug him, he can probably pull me up in a lineup." So, again, you don't have to say hi to everybody. Just a quick, eye contact, give a nod, whatever. Just continue on your merry way. Um, so, again, yellow, you're prepared. You're aware of your surroundings. For example, if you're at the mall, know where your kids are if you have kids. Don't just let them run around and be like, "Oh my God, where's little Timmy?" Know where your kids are. But again, the yellow stage is the stage you should be at all times. So moving up to the next higher one, orange. So orange is also known as the alert stage. I call it the your spidey senses are going off stage. So something doesn't feel right. You know, there's a lot of commotion going on, and again, you don't know what's going on, but just something doesn't seem right. Let's just say you're at a picnic with your family, and the group two shelters down, they starts yelling and starts throwing out cuss words and stuff like that. You should be alert to this. You'd be like, okay, what's going on? Maybe we should stay away from those groups. Um, I'm not saying be paranoid at this stage. It's just be prepared to exit stage left in case something does happen. So again, something doesn't feel right at this stage. The stage above that is the red stage. So the red stage basically means something has happened already. So you need to execute your plan of exiting stage left. So if that means round up your loved ones and get out, get out. I'm going to use a quick example. Um, and this goes way back into the early 90s, uh, mid 90s, late 90s. What I'm trying to get at is me being Hmong. There's always a annual get together of the Hmong community in St. Paul, Minneapolis, every single year. And when I was younger, used to always go to them because my parents usually make me. I don't like these events. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is usually when there's a fight, and you guys will know there is always a fight at the Hmong New Year, whether it's gang related, whether it's lovers quarrel or whatever the case may be, but there's usually always a fight. If there is a fight, an altercation between somebody that's not involving you or your loved ones, don't be the dummy that sticks around. Get your loved ones, get yourself out of that area. You don't want to be what I call collateral damage. You don't want to be the one guy sitting there, with your phone out recording the fight, and the next thing you know, somebody pulls out a gun, starts shooting, and then you get hit. Your loved one gets hit, with a stray bullet. So I was just using that to kind of reference the whole get your loved ones out of there. There's no need for you to, stick around if it doesn't involve you or your loved ones. So, hope you got something out of this. If you would like a full detailed breakdown of this, please leave a comment. And I will get that to you on paper. Email it to you or whatever, however you would like it. But please subscribe, like this video. If you again have questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll answer your question as best I can. Other than that, have a great night.